together. And now, Snickers and WWE 2K25 present the Global Entertainment Spectacular, Wrestlemania.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Wrestlemania, Kickoff. The Wrestlemania pre-show is here. And tonight, we are capitalizing from night 2 of WrestleMania. Tonight, I am your host, TruthDiggy23, and after what was a stellar WrestleMania Night 1, we had new champions, new challengers, rivalries, and I gotta tell you, WrestleMania was off the chain last night, but tonight, we are here to make history. We are going to start it off. And we are going to talk about all the matches. Liv Morgan going one-on-one with none other than Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, one-on-one. Rhea Ripley, one-on-one with Liv Morgan to finally end this. What is essentially a destructive rivalry and now. And then there is Rhea Ripley coming into this crowd. Judgment Day did not have a good night last night. Judgment Day did not have a good night last night. But hopefully, the Eradicator looks to finally take out Liv Morgan. And now, take a look at this. Coming in the arena, Gunther, the man who once held the WWE Championship. He is here tonight, and he is not finished with Cena or Cody Rhodes or last man right there, CM Punk arriving in the building tonight. And CM Punk looking to walk out of WrestleMania 41 Night 2 as the WWE Champion, and he isn't the only one. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is awesome. And Cody Rhodes, I can tell you one thing. It is going to be one heck of a night where Cody Rhodes finally reaches redemption as he tries to take the WWE title away from the man. Could be his final WrestleMania appearance. The man, John Cena, champion number 17, never seen number 17. Cena has been reflective all night long. I can tell you one thing, Cena has been very reflective all night long. But tonight, John Cena was very reflective all night long. We talked to Cena earlier today, and he gotta be honest, John Cena has been very reflective. And we are gonna show you how we got to the fatal four-way. And it's now been turned into an elimination match between John Cena, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Gunther for the WWE Championship. We will show you, let's go back how all of this came about. Ladies and gentlemen, your ring general is here. To me, I am going to WrestleMania. Are either of you going to WrestleMania? Absolutely not. Why would any of you go to WrestleMania? But a man like me, WrestleMania is all I got. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to WrestleMania. And ring general, I'm gonna earn my WWE title match by winning the Royal Rumble. No way, John. John Cena. I don't think so. Because if anybody is going to take out that walking piece of crap, it's going to be me. CM Punk, with all due respect, the championship belongs to me. Not to you. You already know this is my last chance to be. I know this is your last chance. Damn, if anybody knows it, it's me. But John, you, of all people, should know that second chances don't come often. Second chances. You want to talk about second chances? Champion, but you're like, I don't want to be like you. I want to be my own man. I'm like you. Both of you will get your asses kicked at WrestleMania. Because whether it's you or whether it's you, it don't matter. I don't give a damn who it is or what it is. At WrestleMania, title number 17 is on. Because the champ is here. You're right, John. But the champ is here. And the champ is me. What do you guys want to talk about? At the Royal Rumble, I beat all 29 of the superstars and earned my place in the main event of WrestleMania. I'm not going to pick an opponent for WrestleMania because all this is going to do is mess things up. Cody Rhodes, I need you to listen to me. I need you to know something. I don't have much time left. I don't have what you have, and that's time. At WrestleMania, I need to win the WWE title, and if I have to go through you, Mr. Royal Rumble winner, then that's exactly. Gentlemen, something tells me that you've been feeling this way for a long time. So you know what? I'll entertain it. You and me, one-on-one, winner goes to WrestleMania. John Cena failed. CM Punk failed. And I am looking forward now to my title defense against none other than Cody Rhodes. I said that I was going to be champion again. Gunther, you want your last shot? Fine. There it is. If you beat me, you'll never hear from me again. I will miss WrestleMania and I will go away. But you know what? Put your title on the line and let's make this road to WrestleMania interesting. Fine, I'll entertain you. But when I beat you, just know you did it to yourself. CM Punk is here! And he's gonna cost Gunther the title! CM Punk said it with the eye! Cena got it! Cena was title number 15! John Cena is champion! Again! But what does this mean for Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? What does this mean for the WWE title? Ladies and gentlemen, it's CM Punk. Cody, I actually like what you did there, bud. But Jim Cornette didn't like what you did. He's having a conniption fit in the back because he told me this championship match in Germany was supposed to settle everything, but it settled nothing. But at WrestleMania, everything will be settled because I've got a huge announcement, boys. At WrestleMania, it is going to be for the WWE title. Gunther versus Cody Rhodes versus John Cena versus the best in the world, CM Punk, in a fatal four-way. CM Punk has inserted himself back to the WWE title picture. And that could mean at WrestleMania, title number 17 could be in jeopardy. I know. This is my last WrestleMania. I know. But they don't know. champ is still here. CM Punk, you lose your way to this title match. You lose your way into this championship match. Against two of the best. Even the best can be desperate. Tell you what, you bring the best in the world, Macho. You bring it on. And I will bring the secrecy of this ring. The ring that I will be WWE champion again. Here I thought this road to WrestleMania is going to be very, very. Here I thought this road to WrestleMania is going to be easy. It's not. I got the best. I got the ring general. I got the GOAT. I'm going to show why I am the QB at WrestleMania. 4 of the best world superstars go at it in the main event. Cody, Punk, Cena, Gunther, WWE title, fatal 4-way. I will be WWE champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the seats are falling in as night 2 is about to start with the pre-show. My guest at this time is the man who will be in the main event for the second year in a row for the WWE Championship with the fatal elimination match. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk. Punk, tonight there are goosebumps. There are goosebumps. In the office building, tonight you find yourself back in the middle of the WrestleMania for the WWE Championship again. This time, against the man you beat last year in Cody Rhodes, the man you had quite the rivalry with in Gunther, and the man who you could possibly see to retire tonight, possibly right after championship. Tonight is a very conflicting night. I know what this means to a woman. John's my friend. John's been my best friend for years. Cody's been my best friend for years as well. And Gunther is just a reason to get around. You and I, you're right, buddy. You don't have anyone left. But you know what? Honestly, this commission, it really doesn't matter anymore, does it? We're in deep now. I told you, I told the world that I was going to find my way back to the main event of WrestleMania. That I was going to find my way back to the main event of WrestleMania, and that's exactly what I did. Now, of course, did I have to step on a few toes to do it? Absolutely. Why break a few eggs if you can't make it on? But let me make this clear. I may be friends with the GOAT. I may be cool with the QB. And I may hate the ring general's guts. But there's one thing all 4 of those men actually, believe it or not, Todd, that thing is they are not the best in the world. Boys, tonight, it's the main event. We're swinging for the fences, and I'm leaving. I am leaving. Las Vegas, Nevada, they always say, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, this time, the WWE Championship, I'm going to win that back for it, and I'm going to take it back to Chicago. And this time, taking the WWE title back. And trust me, boys, I knew the Vegas one. Wow, a lot of key elements in our main event. The Fatal 4-Way now turned into an elimination match between Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, go through the ring and around, and John Cena. John Cena's WWE Championship reign came out of complete nowhere, basically. Came out of nowhere, and all I can say is John Cena is now a 17-time world champion, but will he win 17? We'll find that out in just a little bit. We will find that out tonight at Wrestlemania 41 in Vegas. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at currently we're going to talk about a rivalry that spanned almost a year. It's a rivalry between two people who were closer to 19 was to 20. I'm talking about Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Both women have gotten bad blood all over the place. It seems to me that Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, they have bad blood written all over them tonight. And it seems to me they want to finally get this over and done with at WrestleMania. And this may be the night to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a special look at the history and the rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and what led to their match.
Welcome to the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour! Rhea took 8 months of my career away from me.
Let you drive around my mind. I can't count the times you feel like I'm nothing. Play me like a fool. Like a fool.
So that means that the final stop on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is and always will be Rhea Ripley and the Women's World Championship.
Now I know you ain't nothing but a liar. Yeah, I won't have a fire.
I am being told that I need to vacate my Women's World Championship.
This is karma at its very finest. You wanna know what the best part is? This isn't the end of the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour.
Dominic wants Becky to use the steel chair to take out
Liv Morgan, the tag team champion. Liv Morgan has won the tag titles with Raquel Gonzalez. Thanks to Dominic.
I want to take everything away from Rhea Ripley.
She left me her hotel room.
And I just want to help you relax a little bit.
You won't find nobody to love because your heart's too broke. Mommy's back!
Well, Mommy might finally be home. Liv is finally on top.
Let me explain. Come on.
Dominic isn't over girls that look like you. Gorgeous men like Dominic go for girls that look like me. I have feelings for Dominic has feelings for me too. Just say those 3 little words.
You want those 3 little words?
Please.
I hate you, Liv! Are you stupid? You ruined my life! I can't stand you! I can hear you in my head, my head. I'm dreaming. You try to be my friend. You're slow. SummerSlam.
WrestleMania, I'm gonna end you. I'm gonna end you.
Dominic. At SummerSlam,
WrestleMania, I will present the Women's Revenge Tour. We unite whatever personal is one word to describe what is going on with this fury. Rhea Ripley took 8 months of Liv Morgan's action away from her. Liv Morgan comes back. It seems to me she forgot about Rhea Ripley, but as you see, Liv Morgan went to Rhea Ripley ends up losing the Women's World Championship. And Cash and Julia takes a few months off. Rhea comes back. Now Liv Morgan is, in fact, the Revenge Tour kicked off with a bang with Liv Morgan. All in part thanks to Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio, for weeks, was denying that he had any sort of involvement with Liv Morgan. He has any sort of involvement at all. But he believes, in his heart of hearts, he believes that tonight it all comes to an end at WrestleMania. Last night, it did not end well for Dom. Dom has spoken to everybody in the locker room. He says he will be on the corner of Rhea Ripley when she takes on Liv Morgan tonight at WrestleMania. I just learned that at WrestleMania night 2 tonight, 7 o'clock on Twitch tonight, that Rhea Ripley will in fact kick off WrestleMania when she goes one-on-one with Liv Morgan. The Liv Morgan Revenge Tour will take a detour to the grandest stage in Vegas at WrestleMania. And also, it's the battle of the best. It is Jay White one-on-one with Kenny by God Omega. Kenny Omega and Jay White have had quite the history together. Will it lead to them going at it and having the best match possible at WrestleMania? And of course, for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, speaking of personal rivalries, it is going to be Alexa Bliss one-on-one with Bayley. Bayley actually beat Alexa Bliss for the Women's Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. Alexa Bliss has been trying to get it back ever since. And I tell you what, I feel like Alexa Bliss has the opportunity to beat Bayley tonight. But Damage Control has a shot of their own. The tag team titles and Roxanne Perez defend their tag team championship against the team of Damage Control, Io Styles, Jay Cargill, and Bianca Belair. In a Mexican death match, Santos Escobar goes one-on-one with Santos Escobar, the Mexican death match. Let's take a look at how we got to the violent and destructive Mexican death match. Between Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Rey Mysterio was my mentor. He was my friend. And then he took everything from me. I was supposed to be the man to get revenge for the LWO. I was supposed to be the one to take out Cross. Ray just wouldn't let me have the spotlight. Ray wouldn't have me have anything. to lose everything here among us. Because Rey Mysterio is standing on that boot. Santos, mi amor, tú con la esquinita. I treated you like a friend. I treated you like a brother. You betrayed me. I should be mad. I should be angry. But you know what's crazy? I'm not surprised in the least. Because men like you, they always do this. They done wrong, they always go to the person that doesn't, has tried to help them. But you, Santos, you didn't do the damn thing to help yourself. You always blame me. You always blame LWO. When Carry Across was whooping their ass, who helped you? Me. But it wasn't about me. It was always about you. Well, I've had it. I've had enough. Santos, you want me so bad? You want me so damn bad? Then take me on. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio looking to settle the score. Watching the table. Roll up by Rey! Roll up by Rey! Rey Mysterio got him! And Rey Mysterio has beaten Santos Escobar! And maybe, just maybe, the rivalry between these two could finally be over. Santos! Santos attacking Rey Mysterio! You think this is over? Oh, no. It's not over until I say it's over. I'm tired of you, Santos. At WrestleMania, let's do this. One more time. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, amigo. I challenge you to a Mexican death match. You challenge me to a Mexican death match, Rey. You got it. You got it, Esther. I'm gonna finally end you once and for all. Rey Mysterio. You were my friend. You were my hermano. At WrestleMania, I'm gonna end you. And I'm gonna show the world why I should have been the leader of the LWO. That I should have been the one. Not you. Me. See you at WrestleMania, Santos. An intense rivalry, as you can see. Everybody's starting to pile right too. Guys, it is electric in this building. Night one was absolutely fantastic. Last night, we saw the crowning of a new World Heavyweight Champion in Jey Uso. We saw the crowning of a new Intercontinental Champion. And we saw the crowning of a new Cruiserweight Champion in Javon Evans. But right now, before we get to our first match of the evening, which is the Raw Women's #1 Contender Match, where the winner will meet the Women's World Champion, Julia tomorrow night on the Raw after WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, before we go to that, let's go backstage to hear from the men who will take part in the 8-man tag team war with the Bloodline, DJMT, and Red Eye Superstar Edge. You know what they say? When life throws you lemons, make lemonade. When life gets you down, take it out. I know what it means to take a hit. That man right there, Michi, he knows what it means to take a hit. Ziggy has been beat on and beat on since he was a little boy. And then there's this man. Then there's this man, the rated R superstar. WWE Hall of Famer. A legend in this business. Appreciate that, Dizzy. I'm a legend and a Hall of Famer. Wow, that sounds like a double whammy, doesn't it? You see, I was content with staying at home and watching the proceedings tonight at WrestleMania. But then I got a phone call from an old friend of mine. You know him. Oh, this troublemaker right here is Ziggy De Niro. He called me, and as soon as he told me what you... Can I say it? I don't care, it's pay-per-view, dude. As soon as he told me what you assheads have been doing on SmackDown, a show that I made famous, I had no choice. I talked to the wife. I talked to the kids. You know what they said? They said, Daddy, give us a ticket and have fun kicking ass at WrestleMania. Let me just say I love those girls. And I love my wife too. Because she'll tell you I was content at staying at home. I was content watching WrestleMania. But I had to come for him. Because, man, he'll tell you. He'll tell you. The wars me and this kid have been on has been damn near legendary. But that's another time for another day. We don't want to waste your time because we gotta get to WrestleMania. Boys, you damn Samoans are hard-headed as hell, and I don't mean in the sense that you have hard heads. No. You're hard-headed because you just didn't know whether to leave well enough to know. You could have stopped at Elimination Chamber when Ziggy humbled your ass, Solo. Oh yeah, I saw that part. You could have stopped. You could have took the loss. You could have went on your merry little way. But you decided to take it one step further. Now, I know what it means to take it one step further. See, you've messed up now. Because this time, along with his brothers, I have grown to respect a lot. Mr. De Niro now has the one person you didn't expect to come out. Ziggy now has somebody on his side that you didn't expect to face. And Solo, I know, and that big ass head of yours, that pisses you off. Well, too damn bad. Because you started this. And now, you have to finish it. You gotta finish it. Edge, sometimes we can't help that people are hard-headed in things they don't understand. Solo, believe it or not, this is a hard one to swallow for you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Hell, I'm not even surprised that you picked the fight for all three of us. What I am surprised is that you thought you could win this. But on SmackDown, you found out real quick that even a guy like me, without his family by his side, you found out quick that I got friends in high places too. So boys, tonight let's not waste any more time. As far as I'm concerned, I just want to have a little fun tonight. What do you say, Edge? What do you say, Dizzy? What you say, Michi? Yeah, bro. You got dressed for the occasion. Why not? We'll get some more. Boys, what do you say? Should we have some fun? I got dressed for the occasion, man. It's WrestleMania season. Goddamn right, it's WrestleMania season. Let's do this. See ya, boys. Guys, 8-man tag, Ziggy Romero has found a fourth guy whose name is the Rated R Superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we are about to get started on our women's #1 contenders gauntlet as WrestleMania pre-show starts off with a bang. There it is.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Elimination can occur anywhere in the arena. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared a winner!
Here we go.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Chris